what would it take for you to make a sequel to a certain NES guidebook, say an SNES guidebook? I am heavenly. I am. I'm so tired. I am heavily considering that for two reasons. The overwhelming demand for the first book, which thank you guys so much. I knew the book would do okay. I didn't realize I'd sell out the first print within the first year. Second printing is going to be shipping in early 2017. I had no idea I'd sell out, but also I had no idea that people were clamoring for a well-produced, well-researched, sturdy video game guidebook. There's a lot of stuff out there that either the materials I wouldn't say are 100%, having held some of them and gone through them, and definitely the writing on some is not up to snuff. So I know I'm a decent writer at the very least, and I know I have the talent to see the good in other writers. I've hired good writers to help fill it out. Ian's a pretty good writer. Ashton did an awesome job also editing. Karen, Jim Evans on the book did a great job doing their reviews. And others that filled in the gaps here, Brett Weiss, did great jobs. And so it's not just when you're doing these books, it's not just your own writing. It's being able to identify good writing in others and direct them in how to write. And I think now that I've gone through the process the first time, the Super Nintendo book will not be as hard as the NES book. The only difficulty will be the fact that there's still like 700 to 800 games, if you include the European exclusives, that you would have to do. So the book will be just as big, but I've gone through it. Now, I will say this, though. I am not a Super Nintendo expert. I know some stuff, other stuff I don't. So if I do a Super Nintendo book, I won't be able to write as much. There's no way I humanly can write 470 reviews again to begin with. That was nuts. I'd probably be looking at a couple hundred at most, and then farming out the others to this team of writers that helped with the first one, and then other writers. I'd also probably need to have another person come in and help edit the actual content and make sure some of the stuff is more accurate. But I think Super Nintendo is a natural extension of this book, and I think I can do it, and I think I will put myself through the horror again of doing the book, but I think I'll be smarter about it and won't kill myself as much and not to give myself more time. It'll actually be less time because the work will be better thought out on the forefront, better spaced out with a better team from the start, because at the start it was just me and Ian. I think I'll have a better support group, and I think I won't get in over my head and have to play catch up. So I did have to play catch up a little bit on the NES book, which that's not why it shipped about 6 months after I thought it would. I went back and I added some things. I tried to make it as accurate as possible. Did I fail on some aspects? Some errors got through still, but I tried my best. Second print's a lot cleaner than the first. I will say that. Not that the first is garbage. You go on Amazon and it's, good reviews, so I can't complain too much, and they can't either. But hopefully, yes, let me get through the holiday season, because this is one of the hardest years of my life with finishing the book, doing a dozen conventions, 10 of which occurred between July and November. So you're talking July, August, September, October. So basically, holy shit. I basically did one almost every other week from July until November. I didn't go 3 weeks in a row without a convention. 3 weekends in a row without a convention starting in July. Or actually late June with too many games. Wow. Okay, yeah. Wow, holy shit. So I can get lucky. Sometimes I got lucky and had one weekend off, second weekend, and then convention. But never was 3 weekends in a row where I had nothing going on for the most part. And a lot of times it was 1 week off, 1 week back on, or a couple weeks off, then two in a row. So, and again, not trying to play the martyr, but that takes a lot out of you. And keeping up with doing the podcast and making sure you guys have some sort of entertainment to get you through your day, whether it's good, crappy, bad, or otherwise, takes a lot out of me. And then trying to keep up with some sort of NES Punk videos. I only did 3 this year. I'll have a 4th one that comes out, and getting the book out, and hopefully getting that app out, that sweet app that you should look out for. Takes a lot out of you. So let me get through this part of the year. Hit me back a few months into 2017, and I'll have a better idea of what I want to do with the Super Nintendo book, but I think I want to do it. I think you guys have a desire for it. I think there's demand for it, and why not? Why not do that? Who needs fun on the weekends? Who needs to sleep?